What's happening, people? Hashtag Tom here, and actually, not hashtag Tom here. I can't say that anymore. As you can tell by the title and the thumb of this video, I am no longer hashtag Tom. I am leaving hashtag United. I've promised myself that I won't get too emotional or too upset or anything like that in this video, but I'm not sure how this is going to play out. Basically, as you would have seen by the announcements today on social media, Twitter, Instagram, all of that good stuff, I am no longer a part of hashtag United. I am moving, and I'm actually being brought by another team, which is a very, very weird thing to say out loud. Yeah, I guess this is probably the toughest video I'll have to record in my esports career, I guess, because I think the first thing I want to say is this is as difficult a decision as it seems, and it's not something that I've taken lightly. It's been obviously ongoing for a couple months now. I'm sure quite a few of you saw the Sky Sports article that broke on the story, I think over a month ago now.
Hashtag United is set to make history by receiving a transfer fee for England international E-Lion Tom Leese.
But yeah, I am leaving. I am joining a new team. It is all a bit crazy. So in this video, I'm just going to break down why the decision has been made, what happened throughout all of it. I'll try and tell you as many details as I'm allowed, and what the future holds as a result of this. Let's start with the transfer. Let's address the transfer firstly. So basically, hashtag are selling me to another team, and I will be going there, just how a footballer transfer works. But the reason this is a little bit different, I guess, is because in FIFA eSports, we don't see this very often. I'm sure there's been a few transfers like this in the FIFA scene, but it hasn't really been documented or been as high profile. I sound like I'm bigging myself up there, but as far as I'm aware, there hasn't really been anything to this kind of profile before. And yeah, it is pretty mad to be involved in, to be honest. Basically, as the year went on this year, obviously I competed pretty well and teams were interested. Teams reached out to hashtag and they said, you know, can we have Tom on our team, please? And Spencer says, well, he's got another year on his contract, so if you want him, you're going to have to stump up some cash money for him. And the way this played out was that actually a few different teams were interested in paying the money, which to me kind of blows my mind. I don't think I ever really saw myself as a valuable asset like that, but clearly I am, and clearly there's a reason teams were willing to do it. It got to 3 teams that had kind of put in a transfer fee offer and said they would pay money to have my services. And in the end, I went for one team. Obviously, had to choose one. I couldn't go to all 3. So I've ended up picking a team, but it was basically as simple as that. Hashtag didn't want to let me go. I wasn't really pushing to leave at the time. I wasn't knocking on Spen's door saying, listen, if you don't let me go, I'm not turning up to FIFA games anymore. I'm not playing anymore. I definitely didn't do that. And strangely enough, it feels like all parties have won in this situation. Now, I know in transfers, that's very, very rare to see. And it's something that you don't really see. So, yeah, that's basically it on the transfer front. I want to say it's all been handled very, very well. A big thank you to hashtag. A big thank you to my new team for how well it's happened and how smooth the transition was. So basically, I'm leaving the club on very, very, very good terms, and I am still massively a hashtag fan, and I love everything about this club. I just won't be playing FIFA for them anymore. So keeping it hashtag related, the first thing that I want to say to everyone watching and anyone at the club is just a massive, massive thank you. I think the last 2 years of my life have been incredible, and how much my life's changed in the last 2 years is something that I never really thought was possible. I think when I first signed for hashtag, I was aware of how big the club is and how many supporters the club has, but I didn't think that I would be able to be part of that support and enjoy success the way I have. I guess I didn't really back myself to be in the position I'm in, but as I've been here over time, I've realised that basically anything is possible, and this is a club that defies logic, really, the way we do things around here. And I still say we because I still feel like I'm part of hashtag, even though I'm not playing for them. I definitely feel like I remain part of the club, and obviously part of the club's history, I guess, with what we've managed to do over the last 2 years, been pretty incredible, and it's definitely something that I won't be forgetting anytime soon. I've made lifetime memories with people. I've made lifetime friends as well. There's so many people at this club, and I think it's why the club is so successful, is that the core people working behind it are great people, and they will always make sure that the club continues to thrive no matter who comes and who goes. Hashtag will always just keep rolling on and being the machine that it is. So really a big thank you to everyone at the club at any part of it, because it has all been so enjoyable. The first team, the staff, the fans, everyone together has made the last 2 years of my life very, very enjoyable. I mean, a big shout out to the staff that make this club work day to day. The guys that are in the office that I've been with for the last 2 years, like Neil, Alex, LP, Stampy, Yanni, people like that non-stop have been absolutely incredible with how they work this club. And I think the knowledge that them guys behind the scenes have brought to me, even Harry and Wes in the first year were massive in that as well, that they've helped me come to this new level and made me who I am today, really. I think that's the best way of putting it. So anyone at the office, a massive thank you, particularly the eSports team, particularly the team that have been here, Harry, Wes, Shuri, Stampy, 4 people that have been a massive, massive part of my eSports journey. They've helped me so much, and I kind of guess that although I'm saying this publicly, they already know how much they all mean to me and what they've done to me at this club, because they've just been an absolute pleasure to work with for the last 2 years. And they're now mates for life. It's gone beyond just playing FIFA and winning trophies and having fun there. These are now guys that I can count on in my day-to-day life, that I've had so many memorable experiences with, that it says everything about the club that I've now made friends like that for life. And it's something that I'll look back on with huge pleasure and great memories. And on the topic of great memories, I think these 2 bad boys right here are exactly what I mean. For me, I've never won a trophy in FIFA before I joined Hashtag, so it was always something that I was looking to do. And it was something that I kind of said to myself, I'm not giving up until it happens, because I know I've been decent at the game, but I just said to myself, if I'm putting all this work in, I need to win a trophy. And luckily, since being at Hashtag, I've managed to win 2. I think if we're talking about highlight moments, it has to be these 2, particularly the E-Premier League. What that did for me, the confidence it gave me, finally breaking the seal of winning a trophy. Definitely the most memorable moment I've had at the club. But it feels like every day here at this club has been something enjoyable and something memorable, because I have genuinely enjoyed the day-to-day life of being around here so much. It's just perfect all around what's happened. So yeah, I leave the club a much better person, a much better FIFA player, and just with a load of lifetime experiences that I will never really forget. I mean, right now I'm a contrast of emotions, because I'm very, very sad to be leaving the club, but I'm also really excited for what the future holds, which I will get into later in the video. But I guess my message to anyone that has watched my videos or anyone that supports Hashtag is just a massive, massive thank you, because the reason I'm in this position where I've got the deal that I've got, we've made history in terms of making a transfer in FIFA the way we have, it's down to the people that watch, because without you guys that I guess enjoy the content and have been watching the videos, none of this would be possible. So I hope you come on the next part of my journey. This is not the end of me. This is just the end of me at Hashtag. I have got a load of new stuff in the pipeline, a load of exciting stuff to come. And I would just like to say to anyone, I hope you stick about and come with me on the next journey, because it's going to be very, very exciting and I'm really looking forward to it. But I guess enough of the waffle from me. A final Hashtag video on this channel would not be complete without bringing in the man, the myth, the legend.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, what did I do with my finger? Can I drop it? I guess we're just going to talk about the last 2 years.
No,
obviously you've been the only person in the 2 years that has been only eSports with me. Yeah. Obviously, Stampy is part of the club, but he wasn't eSports. Yeah. Wes and Harry have gone. You've been the constant guy somehow out of everyone.
I've ended up with you. I've managed. You've ended up with me. No, it's been a sick 2 years. And as much as I'd love you to stay, obviously, I can't believe I'm going to say this now, but you know, you've earned like a crazy move, going to another big esports team like in the scene, and. Yeah, I'm going to start crying in a minute. I'm just going to keep saying it over and over.
Can you think, not me related, let's say me and you related.
Yeah.
The best one moment where you're like, yeah, that was sick. Because I've done a me related moment, and obviously it's me winning tournaments, because that's just easy to say. I'm thinking, is there a certain moment between us 2 where it's been like...
I mean, we had countless times in the flat of just sitting ourselves all night, like having a laugh.
Yeah, like constantly...
I think if you had to say, like, competitively, probably probably when we had that good qualifier at the end of this year, it was one of the best ones, especially after the weird year it had been.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had still been smashing it.
If there's ever one thing that's great, one thing great is winning on your own. The next greatest thing is winning as a team.
And being...
When you're both... I can't explain
together.
the atmosphere when you're both winning in a tournament and both playing really well.
I mean, obviously, one thing we did this year as well was we took the vlogs into our own hands.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to do without you in the vlogs? I'm just going to be like, hello, Matt.
I think I'm about to be exposed on my channel because I can't just record you like eating weird dinners or getting onto you.
Right.
I feel like
Every
that was
time.
half of my personality. Like all the vlogs this year.
Pasta without salt. And
Yeah, like half the time the vlogs I think, alright, what should I do? You know what, I'm just going to abuse Shori again. I'm just going to turn it on Shori. Vlogs are continuing. The plan is that I will carry on vlogging just me and obviously my new team, and Shori will be bringing vlogs, and the hashtag eSports channel as well will be smashing stuff out as well.
Yes,
that is
sir.
having a resurrection. So one last plug before I go, make sure you check that out because Shori is still going to be at the tags, wearing
up the tags.
that behind me there. He's got a new teammate in Tom Stokes. I would say 100% unbelievable signing from Spencer and the team. Stokes is a very, very good man. I've actually been around him recently because we've been kind of interlinked in the office still. And I'm telling you, that is a great man to get behind. So make sure, check out Stokes. I'll be having his links in the description below as well. Make sure you check out all of him. He's a very good streamer, very good player. And he's a very good personality as well. He's a funny guy.
He is.
He's a funny guy.
To be honest, when I knew you were going to be leaving, the first thing I said to Spen was, let's get Stokes. Like, the first thing. He's one of the only people I said to Spen, no, we need to make sure we get him in. Yeah. And thankfully, Stokes is like proper on board with it straight away. So we're buzzing to have Stokes on board at hashtag, obviously.
I guess the best way of putting it is it has been nothing short of amazing, enjoyable,
unreal.
We've loved every single part of it, and although for now it won't be anymore. It's just going our separate ways.
But,
maybe one day it will return in some way or sense. And from me and Shori,
I'm not gonna cry.
I guess just
it's just
a massive thank you.
Yeah, and onwards and upwards, I suppose.
You want one last around the world? Please don't mess this up. Oh my god, you are so lucky. Right. Right. Just get out. Just get out. And there we have it. The end of the hashtag journey. 2 years complete. Best 2 years of my life. But I'm looking to continue my rise in esports, I guess, or my journey. Continue to try and win more and more trophies year in, year out, and to continue having loads and loads of fun whilst doing it. And now is the time to go on a new journey and go to my new team. And here we have it. My new team, XL Esports, as you can see by the flag behind me, I've signed with XL. The transfer is done. It's got the Fabricio here we go confirmed. And let's talk about XL. Basically, they are a massive esports org based in the UK. They're big in League of Legends, Fortnite and Valorant. They're now returning to FIFA because a few years back they did have a FIFA team. Taking a few years out, they've returned to FIFA. And it turns out I am their first signing, which is pretty sick to be involved in. Now, what does this mean competitively? Not much has changed at all. Same as always, just going to be trying to win every tournament I play in and enjoy playing as much as I can. Hopefully add to the trophy collection. In terms of content, this move has enabled me to get George on board full time now. So more YouTube content, more streams, and more content everywhere basically, which is a good thing. Going to be more of the same. Weekend league rewards, vlogs, all of that good stuff. Hopefully adding a bit more stuff in there now that we've got a bit more time to do it as well. But now my time in sabbatical is over. My break is over. I'll be doing loads of content on Twitch and YouTube, smashing FIFA 22 out starting today. I'm going to live stream in the afternoon today as this video goes out. So make sure you're onto my Twitch. The link will be in the description for that. And once again, just a massive thank you to hashtag and XL for getting this over the line. Obviously a bit of history in FIFA esports. Something crazy has gone on here. So a massive thanks to them too. And massive thanks to everyone who's watched the content. You are the reason I am in this position. So thank you very much. I hope you all enjoy watching the video and I'll catch you all very, very soon.